It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's two teams who made their NFL debuts together back in 1976. Hope y'all ready for this one. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's Geno. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 2nd down, Baker. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Get this complete, right side to Otten. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second down throw for Mayfield. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jalen Darden now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Off the play fake, it's Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
I I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's Michael Dixon now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here comes Otten in motion. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 1st down is Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Now, screen set up for Irving. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Off the play fake. Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. The tight end Fant in motion. A 2nd down throw for Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They go play action with Smith. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Gino. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. On 2nd down, it's Gino. And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Third down and 9. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Now the return, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Buccaneers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Third and long. To throw is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back.
Oh, a loose football. The Bucs have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Seahawks 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The Bucs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Baker to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And now it's going to be third down. Throwing is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So Can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Got a man, it's Lockett. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within a score. It's now 17-10. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and the visiting Buccaneers have the advantage. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. It's Irving. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. He'll get this out wide. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Get this complete right side to Otten. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, Mayfield. That is caught. What a throw. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Darden. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. He runs with it. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Gino. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Seattle.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Smith now to throw on first down. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Gino to throw. That is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks back within 7. It's 24-17. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up here 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Julian Love brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On 1st down, here's Irving. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Second and 7. Right back to Irving. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Mayfield to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That's caught left side by Otten. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
A first down throw for Smith. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They go play action with Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A short one there to Otten. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Irving, and he's got it, 1st down, a pickup of 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
They'll go again here with Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run with Irving. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll drop to throw. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he will score. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here is 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Smith. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are going to extend their lead.
Seahawks 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.